Well, good morning. Today is Monday, February 17th. It's President's Day. No bank open, no mail. But I went for my walk. But it's Virginia Conyers' birthday, so Virginia, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Virginia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, just got back from my 2-mile walk. It was brisk. It was refreshing. It was cold. It's 23 degrees right now. But the sun is out. That's why I have my glasses turn into sunglasses. So that's why you know it's sunny. But it was a beautiful day. Someone had asked me where all my snow went. As fast as we get it, that's how fast it goes away. I myself am a believer in global warming. I know there's a lot of people that aren't, but I am a believer of global warming. And I just think that the ground is so warm, and that's why the snow melts so fast. Because it's cold enough that it should be staying. But we've gotten the sun a lot more lately than we normally do in the winter, so that's nice. That is nice. But I was telling my son Dan when he was over the other day that I remember my mother never let us. She would deny it to the day she died, but my mother used to basically lock us out of the house. There's 6 kids, so when she wanted to clean the house, she didn't want anybody underfoot, so we had to go outside. No matter, I mean, we didn't go out in the rain, but I'm thinking they probably went in sub-zero weather. We probably went outside, but we used to get so much snow that I remember that we used to, between the fence and the driveway, which is probably maybe a 3-foot patch, that when my mother had plants and flowers and stuff like that. She tried. I should say she tried. My mother always tried to grow roses. We trampled them. My mother always tried to grow grass. We trampled it. She never got any of that stuff. But anyway, we used to mound the snow up to the top of the fence. We'd shovel the snow in the driveway because we had a 2-car garage. So we would shovel the snow into the little patch there, and then we would tunnel. We'd build a tunnel from the gate to the garage, and that was our fort. And then we'd have, like, in the middle, we'd have a little escape hatch that you could get out. How we didn't get caught in the, like the snow falling down on us. We used to also, which my son couldn't believe, is we used to shovel the backyard and make our own little ice pond. We'd turn the hose on and make an ice pond, and we used to skate in our backyard. All the neighbors seemed to do that, so we would go to different houses and go ice skating in their backyards. And the snow seemed to last forever. We never, in my recollection, ever had a snow day. We would walk down the middle of the street in the tire tracks to get to school. That's just the way it was. And our streets didn't get plowed. You just knew that when you were driving that you just didn't give up that one rut. You kept your 2 tires, your 2 wheels or tires in that one set of ruts, because if you went on of it, you were stuck and you had to wait till someone came and pushed you out. What else? And I used to play bumper tag, where you'd grab onto the bumper and then you'd slide along. Oh, how dangerous. How dangerous. But anyway, my topic for today, enough of the reminiscing, my topic for the day is, not that I plan on giving up, but I can see in the comments that a lot of people are getting discouraged. It's harder in the winter. I don't care where you live, because even if you live in the South, I know that it's warmer than it is here, because it's 23 right now. But if you're used to 80 and 90 and it's 60 and 70, that's cold for you. You're not going to go swimming and things like that. So it kind of limits your activity outside, because it's just what you're used to. And it's so much easier in the winter to put weight on and to hide the weight, because you're wearing bulky sweaters or sweatshirts or sweatpants or jackets or coats and hats and sweatshirts. You're wearing all of this stuff that can kind of hide who you really are. And so you really think that you can get away with it. But then spring will be here before you know it. Oh my goodness, we're turning the clocks ahead in 2 weeks. So I think March 6th, I think it is. Something like that. Maybe 3 weeks. 2 weeks from Saturday. But, and then spring is right around the corner, March 22nd. So you're going to have to start peeling those clothes off. And you've come a long way. You really have. And I put that picture at the beginning because sometimes I just need to remind myself. I had a very good weekend. I used my extra points to have some chips and dip on Saturday, and in the past that would have triggered me into going crazy, but I have a new mindset this year. I have gone now 4 weeks in a row, 4 weigh-ins in a row, knock on wood, having a loss. Some of the weeks weren't a great loss, but they were a loss nonetheless. And I've lost 80 pounds. It's hard for me to believe that in that picture I weighed well over 304.2 because I lost about 10 pounds before I joined Weight Watchers because I didn't want to go in there weighing over 300 pounds. And I really thought that I was less than 300 pounds when I went because, you know, maybe I would have waited a little bit longer. But then a part of me wishes I would have just started when I was like the 315 pounds. But nonetheless, I've lost the weight. And I go by my official 80 pounds that I've lost from Weight Watchers. I know I've lost more than that. I know I've lost at least 90. But I'm going with the 80 pounds. That'll get me to my 100. And little 5-pound goals. That's my goal. Little 5-pound goals. So my next goal is to get to 85 pounds. And I know I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get to Wonderland. I definitely am. My goal is to get to my 100 pounds by Easter. I'm going to try my best. I don't think it's going to happen, but you know, I'm going to get darn close. I'm going to get really, really close. Closer than I would have if I wouldn't have tried, or would I would have given up because I've come this far. And never give up on yourself. You're a work in progress. If you have a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, always know you can start again because you're not a failure until you quit, completely quit, and just give up. And I know that somewhere along the line, because I'm guilty of that myself, you just kind of lose faith in yourself. But I have faith in you. I have faith in your abilities to snap out of it, as Cher says, snap out of it, because it's so worth it. It's just so worth it. I remember the first time I went for this walk. Around my whole block is 1 mile. I do it twice. But when I first started, I could maybe do a 1/4 mile. I'd do a 1/4 mile and turn around and come home. And then slowly I worked up to a 1/2 mile and then 3/4 of a mile. Because when I got to the 3/4 of a mile, I had somebody pick me up. Isn't that terrible? But it's, you know, like I have to admit it because it's what happened. It is what happened. And no. Now I'm up to 2 miles. I probably could go farther, but 2 miles I'm content with. I'm content with that right now. So, but I'm never giving up on myself. I never am giving up on myself. Never, never, never. Now I just got to notice that my battery is low, so I'm going to be shutting off. So if anything, my phone's going to tell me that I've talked long enough. So I got to find out. One of my apps is eating up all my time. I went to bed with my phone at 100%, and when I woke up this morning, which was like 6 hours later, it was at 35. So I have to go through my apps and see which one's eating up all my time on the phone. I have a hunch I know which one it is, but we'll have to check it out. But don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. Know you can do it, because I believe in you. I believe in me. And just be you, and you'll do it. I don't have a doubt in my mind. So you haven't come this far to give up. So don't give up. Okay, I'm sure you can hear in the background is Joan's Pointed Plate. I'm watching the videos for the Meatless Monday that Dish with D put on today. So go over there and check out all the channels. I'll leave a link down below to my meatless collab. I did a minestrone soup, and I also made these, I made a recipe of the week. I made these banana muffins, so I'll put a link to that one too. So anyway, today is February 17th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, "It doesn't matter how slow you go as long as you don't stop." It's a 6-point breakfast. I have 23 for the day. I'm on the blue plan. 0 for eggs, berry tea, and my water. 1 point for 4 grams of cheese. 3 points for 2 turkey sausages. And 2 points for my banana muffins. So it's a 6-point breakfast, and I still have 17 points. These are the fully cooked turkey sausage patties that I use. I buy a big bag of cheese and then divide it up and put it into the freezer and just take out as I need it. So that's the cheese I use for my 4 grams. And a cup of tea. Doesn't that look good? Let's go eat. Oh, yeah, I did put my berries. Okay, let's go eat. Okay, for lunch I'm going to have a vegetable platter with an egg for my protein and a slice of piece of string cheese. It is a 4-point lunch. 3 points for my veggie dip, 1 point for my cheese stick, and 0 for my egg and my veggies. So I have 13 points left for my dinner. Okay, let's eat dinner. I am going to try this Walden Thousand Island calorie free dressing on my salad. It's 4 points for my chicken sausage, 3 points for half a cup of cottage cheese, 6 points for a combined of a half a cup of potato salad and macaroni salad, and 0 for my pineapple cheese salad and my dressing. And it adds up to 13 points exactly. So I'm right on the money today. Okay, let's try this dressing, see what it tastes like. I put some on my forks. I didn't put it on my salad yet, just in case I don't like it. Oop. There we go. No. Let me try it with the tomato. Not so bad on the tomato, but it's not something I would buy again. I had an open mind with that dressing. I have to tell you though, it didn't taste too bad with the cucumbers and the tomatoes in my salad, but somehow with the lettuce, I don't know what the difference was. So I put it in the refrigerator. I did have it warm from the cupboard, so I'm going to try it cold before I make my decision on what I'm going to do with it. But you know, 0 calories. It's got to be too good to be true that it's going to taste great. So tomorrow in the morning I have to get up early because I have to bring Mary has an 8:30 doctor's appointment, and her husband Don has an 11 o'clock appointment. It's in the same facility, but they wouldn't change the times, and so Mary's going to have Don go back with her, and they have the same doctor, and she's hoping that he'll just look at both of them at the same time, and then I won't have to sit there all day. Otherwise I won't be getting home till like 1 o'clock or so. But once again, trying to change up my eating a little bit, and I think I was pretty successful today. I ate a lot of vegetables today. I do notice that when I eat vegetables, I lose a little bit more weight quicker. So I'm still on my goal to lose my 8 pounds for February. I think I'm at 4 right now. I think it's 4. Let me look. I'm curious myself. Okay, I'm pretty close, 3.4, so I have to lose 4.1, no, 3.4, 4.6, right? Yep, 4.6. I got 2 weigh-ins to do that, so it's about 2.3 each weigh-in. It's a goal. It's one I'm going to shoot for. I may make it, I may not, but I'm going to at least try. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, let me know when it's your birthday, and I'll sing to you on your birthday. And if you have a hard pronunciation, like Roberta did and Ava did, but they gave me the phonetical way to, is that how I say it? Well, anyway, the correct way to say it, so I could say it right, because I don't like to screw anybody's name up. I tell you that when I go anyplace, I just listen for Carico. My last name is Carico, but nobody ever says Carico. They say Carico. So I listen and listen. And if they call Carico, I don't come to it. Call me by my name that I don't like, Carico. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning.